It's about, I think 16, 17 yards. Not bad shooting. That is a Willy Willy stump. It's got about the consistency of balsa wood. Perfect for stump shooting. Don't have to worry about breaking arrows and stuff. The one thing you do, because it's so light in density, is the arrows go in pretty deep, so sometimes it's pretty hard pulling them out. You got to dig them out with a knife. All right. So a couple of things. What am I doing? I'm out here stump shooting, and shooting at stumps is sorry, we got a couple of Franklins running through the brush over here. Shooting at stumps is one of my favorite activities because it makes you a better hunter. It makes you a better shot in hunting situations. I don't know how many people actually use this for training like I do, but when I am stump shooting, I go extremely slow. I pick stumps out at varying distances, and I will stalk a stump. As silly as that sounds, I will practice moving slow through the terrain. I'll practice utilizing camouflage, you know what I mean, pretending it's got eyes and that it can see me. And I will try and take some shots that, you know, I might take in a hunting situation, from my knees or from my seat, you know what I mean, seated on my butt, or, you know, various different kinds of hunting shots, uphill shots, downhill shots, all those things that, you know, slinging arrows at targets on the range isn't really going to prepare you for. So I feel like it's important to kind of talk about this because a lot of people just shoot, you know what I mean, at bags or at blocks or 3D animals, and you never get to interact with the country you're actually hunting. And I feel like that's probably the most important part of it, is you get to understand the wind and the lay of the land and how to utilize the features of the land to your benefit, how to utilize the foliage and flora around you for camouflage, as well as it's a high reward, low risk situation. All right, as you can see from some of the shots, I'm shooting at various color patches on pieces of rotten wood, and it's awesome when you hit them. If you don't hit them, it's not that big a deal. All right, it's not like you wound an animal if you miss. So it's real good to practice, and you know, like they say in martial arts, like you practice slow to move fast, right? You build that muscle memory, you train yourself to be able to do it efficiently. And that's really what stump shooting is all about for me, is I hunt these slow moving stumps, and they do move, right? They will run from you. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I say when I miss. Anyway, sorry, we got a branch. But, you know, train slow to move fast. Get that muscle memory built up, and you can really push your shooting ability when you're shooting at stumps in the field. And it not only makes you a better shot in a hunting situation, it makes you a better hunter if you use the time well and you practice hunting tactics. If you practice, you know what I mean, stalking, moving quietly, using the wind. All right, like I won't shoot at a stump that is downwind from me because I don't want it to be spooked. I know it sounds crazy, but it is good practice. And I kill a fair amount of goats up here and a couple of pigs every now and then. So it seems to work for me. I'm not trying to be cocky, I'm just trying to like let you in on what it is that I do. I hope that helps. All right, let's see if that'll work. Nice. All right, that's about like 20 2021, I'm guessing. Little shoot through the bush. So yeah, gonna walk up here now and see if I can't get, look at this arrow, see where we hit. I was kind of aiming for, I know there's a little dark spot up there. I was pretty close at it, but as you can see, had to shoot through some brush and stuff. Not bad. That is the dark spot I was shooting for. 20, 21 yards, something like that. No prying needed. Woohoo! All right, you can see that stump in there. Oh, there's two Halicoa tree trunks that make an X kind of in front of it. I'm gonna be shooting for that open area, shooting through that hole there. Here, let me zoom out a little bit so maybe I can get a shot of myself shooting. There we go. Shot's about 25 yards. This is why stump shooting is important, right? That was a shot I took, a couple shots I took moving through some grass, which you often find goat and pig hunting out here, and shooting through a small opening, through some kind of crisscross craggly branches. Now, is this a shot I would take while hunting? At 25 yards? Probably not. At like 20 to 15, yeah, I would. I don't know, it's just good fun. You can kind of, like I said, you can kind of push your shooting a little bit when you're out here doing this. Not super tight grouping, but I'm not upset about it at all. All right, there's a nice stump up there. I don't know if you can tell from the angle of this. Maybe I'll get the angle later, but this is a pretty reasonably steep uphill shot. Again, you know what I mean? I try and pick a spot on these that have a little bit darker color, something that stands out about them. Aim small, miss ball theory. Didn't drill it, but pretty close. Again, 22, 23 yards maybe. See if I can't zoom this bad boy all the way out. All right. So there we are. It's definitely an uphill shot. Not super duper steep, but definitely uphill. right. It's like a 32-yard shot, a couple of them. Hope that camera angle got it. First one was good. Bottom one's the first one. That's the kind of the hole I was aiming at. Second one was a touch high. Yeah, from there up on there somewhere. That's a very, very likely type of shot to see when goat hunting. Alright, gives you an idea of the type of climbing you need to be able to do to hunt these goats. And have a look at this stump here. See how it did. Pretty soft stump. That's real good penetration when you're stumping. The I don't know, might be hollow on the backside or something. Lucky I didn't go all the way through. Probably should have checked that out before I took that shot. Alright, well, it's raining pretty good and I've been out here for about 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna call it, go home, dry some gear off, and edit a little bit of video. Hopefully you find this a little bit helpful. You know, I cannot overemphasize the importance of stump shooting in the territory that you're going to be hunting. You know, utilizing the land and doing some stalking on the stumps and just getting kind of used to everything, getting familiar with it, taking some shots, you know, hunting style shots, not just stand up straight and shoot. Up hills, down hills, particularly if you're goat hunting, up hills and down hills are the only kind of shots you get. I shouldn't say that. Occasionally you get lucky and you get like a real nice straight on shot, but the vast, vast majority are uphill and downhill, which takes some adjusting. You can probably see here in the background, this is a Stalker Coyote FXT. No sights on it. You know, so this is all just practice. You just got to go out and do it and shoot lots and lots of arrows and have fun and keep it as close to hunting as possible. If that means climbing around up and down cliff faces and stuff like that, you know, get it in.